Hello Leo, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Welcome to my channel. I'm Chandra Lynn. I'm going to be doing a general energy reading for you today for February 2019. I hope you guys are having an amazing year so far. I know the last reading I uploaded for you was Look at You Go, get ready for the show. So I personally am very nosy to find out where the energies are going for you this month. Please remember that this is a general reading, so take it how it resonates with you in your life and your situations and your experiences, and leave what does not. And I'll go ahead and get the energies for the month, the energy and what you're growing in, and all that good stuff for the Leo. Well, I know that you were it. Okay, so you got Seer, see beyond your current situation. And Direction Guardian, choose your path. Okay, so I know you Leos have been really going through a lot of changes, right? But what I'm picking up is that you are somehow at a point on your path, right, where now it's like you chose a path and then you walk down that path, and now there's more paths branching off of that path, okay? And you're kind of like, I just don't know what to do. And I get that there is a lot of reactive energy that is still in the energy environment, to say. Okay, so you can see her, and she's got her eyes covered, right? And she's kind of going with her, you know, she's what she can see without being able to see, okay? And that is what you are being guided to do, because it's almost like with all the other energies, all the outside energies that are coming through you, it's almost like they, without you realizing, they have a influence on where you are planning to go, okay? And so what she is doing, and what you're being guided to do, is just like, if you really want to know which path to choose for you, all you have to do is just see it. Like, close your eyes and don't see the illusion, but actually see it, and you'll feel called to go which direction you are supposed to go. And you see the purple ball, that's what she's using to help her be able to see. And it's beautiful. It's angelic energy, it's protective energy, it's that faith energy, okay? Because this is what you will be doing. You will be choosing your direction, okay? Now, any direction that you choose is going to be amazing. Like, you didn't get here and then have one path lead you all the way back to the same BS that you have just been fighting your ass off to get out of. Like, no, that's not going to happen. Because you see Mr. Angel there, right, with the wings? That is the representation of you. Like, you made it to this part because you've done all this work. You have let go of unhealthy things, and now it's time to start integrating the healthier things. And that's what this part of the journey is about. This is a part about you've let go of this, and it's almost like now that you're there, you're fixing to drop off a lot more, and then you're fixing to be like ushering in new ushering in the new and this new path. But that's why you got the seer card, because it's almost like making sure that whatever you choose is truly you and not outside you, right? And it's also to make sure that you choose it completely only focusing on you, because you don't want to throw any kind of weird energies by choosing a path in spite of any other energy, okay? If that makes sense. Like, you know if it makes sense. Yeah, see, you're already searching for that perspective. You're already searching, you're already trying to analyze which way you're going, what you want to do, okay? Yeah, because you got, okay, so you got the fire, you got the passion card from your higher true self, and what this is saying is that it's like not only do you have like the light to show you the way, because you are the light, but that passion that's okay, we'll start over here because they're not making sense to me yet. Okay, so you're already searching for this higher perspective, but what I get is that there's too much energy that's interfering with you being able to clearly choose your path, right? And you got the iceberg card in the new submerged, okay? Now, what I'm getting from this is that more and more is being, like, you can see more and more, right? It's almost like the iceberg is like being lifted up out of the water so you can see all of it, all right? And but it's more than that. It's whatever is on this path that you choose. And I get the feeling that there is like an iceberg on every path, whichever one you choose, but it's almost like the paths are kind of you can see the paths, but you can't see the paths until you choose the one that you want to go. Like, well, that would drive anybody crazy, because you're like, walk here, and I'm like, well, what's there? And you're like, just trust me and walk, and like, you can't see. So you're supposed to see. It's almost like feel. You're gonna it's like making the choice with how you feel. Okay, you're making the choice with how you feel, but it's like there's a like the fire is, it's almost like more and more information is coming in. Now you got the dance celebration card in the south, okay? And this is your power position. And what this is really saying is just like, I know that there's this new path for you to choose, okay? But if you remember, the goal was to get to where you're at right now. And so there's like this huge celebration going on because you did it. Like, you did it. And for some it might be a bit external, but like I said, I think it has to do with the mind, the body, and the soul. It's like everything is changing because one thing really changed, okay? So it's a time for celebration. It's not a time to go, I don't know which path to choose. I don't know which path to choose. You don't know which path to choose yet, but the truth is you can choose any of those paths. They're all your paths. But there's a tsunami with the wake-up call in your west, in your wisdom position. All right, and with that iceberg being on the other side, it's almost like this search for a higher perspective to see things differently. It's illuminated things, okay? It's illuminated a lot of things in your life. I think it's internally with yourself, with outside yourself, and it's kind of like it's kind of like what's the good word? Well, it kind of takes you away because it's a tsunami card, right? It kind of like, whatever it is that you do choose, it's going to be out of the ordinary. It's going to be like, you know, whales live in the water. They don't live out on the land, but they jump out of the water to experience life in a different environment for a split second, okay? And so that's what I'm getting, is that's what's in mother position that's on here on earth, okay? So the last reading was, look at you go, get ready for the show, okay? And like, I feel like this is the show, because it's like, it's almost like it's a very beautiful, peaceful reading for you, like a hike. Like, congratulations, you made it here, and now you get to go a little bit further, okay? So for you, that this is an amazing place to be, okay? But it's like, now you're fixing to move onward, okay? So you're kind of in this dance celebration time. This is you right now, dancing, celebrating, having a good time, you know, throwing fire batons everywhere, showing off your badass self, because you're a badass self, you know? And then while you're busy doing that, this tsunami comes through, and it just kind of like flips everything upside down, moves everything, clears energies out of the way. And it's not you that does this. It's like a universal energy. It's actions of others. And I think that's where get ready for the show, because I feel like it's go time. It's go time. It's go time for that other energy. Like, can't let them get to any of these paths. We got to keep them distracted, right? Well, you're like, okay, but you're distracted from the fact because of the fact that you made it already here, right? This was a goal of yours. So you're dancing, you're celebrating, you're having a good time, you're taking in the new views. And while you're busy dancing and celebrating, it's like behind closed doors, this wave comes and just washes away all the nasty energy that is trying to block you from being able to take a step in any direction or path, okay? Because you got blessings and rainbow from the Father source, right? I already showed you the whale, the breach card from Mother. With those two going together, it's going to be just this one breach, right? It's almost like, oh, it's like like teaching a child how to use the oven, right? Like turn it on to 375 and now press on. And it's like watching a small child learn how to push the on button on the stove and like, yay, you did it, right? It's amazing. That's kind of, I mean, it's not as simple as like, this was not as simple as just pushing that on button, but everything that led up to it, and now it's only a push button away is what I'm getting told. It's just one little simple boop that you're going to do, okay? And it's almost like you can't see the boop button. And that's why you're being asked to choose, like, it's almost like you're touching sorry about that. It's almost like you're touching around and you're looking and you're like, where's this button? I can't find this button. But then all of a sudden you cover your eyes and it's like you instinctively reach up and you're like, boop, now it's going. Okay? That boop is what sets this power off that I'm being shown, okay? It's almost like this is where you get glimpses of the paths. Once you make that boop, all the energies start going away, and this lightning, this power lightning, which is also you, starts coming down, and it's like you can see little glimpses of you can see more of the terrain, I guess, of these paths, okay? And now in your north, you got Island, you got the Solitude card. And like I said, that's because right now is a good time for you to see beyond your current situation. It's a time for celebration. It's a time to go ahead and start thinking about where you're going to start going next. And this month is a celebration month for you. But it's also about clearing out more of the unhealthy, toxic energies. Kind of like if you were building an addition onto your house, right? And after the addition gets done, like you're proud of it. Sorry, you're proud of it, but at the same time, it's not like you can move your furniture right in because there's still construction dust, sawdust. You know, it's like it's like it's like that dance time, like woohoo, it's done, the room is built, it's complete, right? And then you're dancing around, and then at the same time it's being cleaned out. So it's like you built this, right? And now you're outside dancing, or in your, you know, you're dancing, enjoying it, and then the universal cleaning crew kind of comes in and cleans up all the debris. So this month is very much just a time for you to celebrate you and to really take no action and allow it to come. Can I have some advice for Leo? Yep, there we go. Ask and surrender. Like, what I'm getting from ask and surrender is like you're out there dancing and then you turn around and be like, could you go get me a burger and fries, please? And I'll take a chocolate milkshake. And then I just go back to dancing and trust that you're going to bring me my burger and milkshake. Okay, so the ask and surrender, like whatever it is that you truly want, it's like ask and release it and trust that it will be on your path, because it will be there, okay? Like, you never know. It could be like on there's that movie, The Kingsman, right? And then they got to jump out the plane, but they're told that one of them doesn't have a parachute. And then come to find out all of them had parachutes, but they acted like they didn't have parachutes. So whatever you're asking for, if it's kind of like, what if it's only in one path? Like, they might tell you it's only in one path, but I think they like secretly snuck it in. And snuck it into all. And you are worthy for whatever you ask for. And they want me to tell you that you're worthy of more than just a burger and milkshake. That I'm just hungry right now. I am hungry right now. All right. Okay, Leo, that is yours. This month is really about you finding and celebrating yourself and the accomplishments, and to have trust that things are being cleaned up and cleared away, so that way you can step in and continue with what you truly want. All right, so celebrate and kick back. That's kind of an awesome month. Well, I guess we'll find out what's going on in March. Bye, y'all.